Welcome to the example about yogurts with confidence intervals for a mean. Consumer Reports tested 14 brands of vanilla yogurt and found the following numbers of calories per serving: 160, 200, 220, 230, 120, 180, 140, 130, 170, 190, 80, 120, 100, and 170. First of all, we have to enter the data and record the results. We have to find n, the sample size, the sample mean, and the sample standard deviation. I'm going to be using StatCrunch to do this. So let's enter the values first in the first column. I'm going to double check to make sure they're all right. 160, 200, 220, 230, 120, 180, 140, 130, 170, 190, 80, 120, 100, 170. Okay, good. And if you remember from the previous part in the chapter, in order to find the summary stats, where you have to go to Stat, Summary Stats, Columns. We're going to choose our first column, and we're going to choose the mean and the standard deviation. Remember to hold down your control key. There you go, hit compute, and we get the sample mean for this first set is, there was 14 yogurts with a mean number of 157.85714 and a sample standard deviation of 44.752064. Now, we have to construct an 80% confidence interval, not a 95, and a 99% confidence interval, and record our results. So let's go ahead, exit out of that. We're going to go to Stat. Remember, this is a t-distribution because it's a mean, one sample, and then we're going to go with summary. I'm going to type in the sample mean, 157.85714. Type in the sample standard deviation, 44.752064. Sample size is 14. And choose the confidence interval for mu, and I'm going to change the confidence level to 80%. Then I'm going to go ahead and hit compute at the bottom right. Our lower limit, 141.70843. Our upper limit, 174.00585. Remember, that's going to be in calories, right? That's in calories. Now we're going to do the same thing for the 99% confidence interval. I'm going to just go to options and then edit, and then just simply change my confidence level from 80 to 99. I'm going to hit compute and record that. 121.82884 and 193.88544. Says as the confidence level increases, the overall width of the confidence level or interval, does it increase or decrease? So as the confidence level increases, it's going to get wider. 121 is below 141 and 193 is above 174. So the confidence level is going to increase. Next, we're going to change the first number of calories from 160 to 16. So let's see, we're going to change that from 160 to 16. Think about not typing in the 0. And we're going to then again do our sample mean. So we're at Stat, Summary Stats, Columns. I'm going to choose the first column, variable 1. We're going to choose mean and control standard deviation. Hit compute. So we still have n is 14. Our sample mean is 147.574 143, and S is 58.620965. So again, we're going to do the 88 or 80% and 99% confidence interval. I'm going to show you a slightly different way for this time, just for matter of showing you all of StatCrunch features. So I'm going to go to Stat and then T-Stats, one sample, and instead I'm going to go with data. I'm going to choose the first column, and I'm going to choose my confidence interval for mu, and I'm going to change now my confidence level to 80%. Go down to the bottom here. I don't need to adjust anything else. I'm just going to go ahead and hit compute. So you can see that we have the lower limit is going to be, let me change colors here. It's going to be 126.41814, and the upper limit, let me see if I can scoot this over at all. There we go. 168.72471. Okay, so 126 to 168. And then the 99% confidence level, again, we can just go options, edit, and all we have to do is change our confidence level to 99 and hit compute again. Write those answers down. So 100.3777. I think that's enough sevens. Raise it up here for you to see. Our upper limit is 194.6509. It says due to the overall width, due to the outlier, because remember 16 is obviously not within our normal range there, due to the outlier, the overall width of the confidence interval is significantly what? Okay, well, if we wanted to calculate the width here for these, let's just do the 99% confidence intervals. So the width for the first one, I'm going to go ahead and subtract those. Let's see, 193.88544 minus 121.82884. That width is 72.0566. And then the width for the other 99% one is 194.6509 minus 100.3777. I think that's enough sevens. We hit enter, and we get the width for this one is going to be 94.27313. Well, I think it's definitely significantly wider. So due to the outlier, the overall width of the interval is significantly, we can say, wider. And there we go. We have reached some conclusions about the increasing in confidence levels. Remember, I talked about the hitting the target before. The higher the confident you are, the bigger the target. So that's why the width is wider. Okay.